Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing my most anticipated movies of 2022 list. And these are mostly the movies that have been announced. They're all movies that have been announced. I have no idea to know what stuff will randomly pop up in the middle of the year. So this does tend to be a bit more of the mainstream titles that are going to be released this year. So let's get right into it. We have one honorable mention, which is only an honorable mention because there's no franchise associated with it, and there's very little known about the movie in general. So the movie is called Time Cut. It is not dated yet, and it is being billed as Back to the Future meets Scream, which, great pitch. Sounds like it will be a trip, and I think that it'll be something that sounds right up my alley. It is being described as a young adult movie, and it's being executive produced or produced by Christopher Landon, who's behind things like Freaky and Happy Death Days. So if it's that kind of aesthetic with a Back to the Future meets Scream angle, I think that I'm going to really dig this movie. So that is definitely something that I will keep an eye out for. Coming in at number 10, we have Halloween Ends, which is dated for October 14th, 2022. And this is supposed to take place 4 years after the events of Halloween 2018. They're also going to address the COVID pandemic, which I don't know about you guys, but I would prefer not to have that in my Halloween movie because, I don't know, I just feel like it doesn't need to be there. I overall haven't particularly liked this new Halloween trilogy that we've gotten. The first one is alright, the second one is bad. And I hope that the third one will be able to pull off a good ending, or at least a satisfactory ending, because I don't know, I don't want to have invested all this time into this franchise and then have it turn out to be terrible. And then one thing, if they say evil dies tonight one time in this new movie, I'll just lose it, because I could not get over how many times it was said in Halloween Kills. Coming in at number 4, we have a bit of a controversial choice, but I am interested to see where it goes. So we have Jeepers Creepers Reborn, which has not been dated yet, but they have wrangled the rights to this movie away from the previous director, who I'm not going to mention because he's done some pretty horrible things, but they've given it to a new director, and I am interested to see how this new director puts his take on the Jeepers Creepers franchise. I do like the franchise for the most part. I liked the first two movies. I watched them when I was a child, and that was before I knew anything that happened with the director, and I have been able to separate the art from the artist in regards to that. But I did like those movies. I did watch Jeepers Creepers 3. Terrible. I didn't like it. It wasn't as bad the second time I watched it because I had a friend that wanted to watch it, but it was still nowhere near the level of the first two movies. But still, I am interested to see what they do with the creeper, and it kind of sounds a little bit like a Bloodfest type movie where there's like some sort of festival going on, and it's going to revolve around this festival. So I am interested to see how that plays out. At number 8, we have Orphan First Kill, which comes out January 28th, 2022. And this movie is so under the radar. I haven't seen a poster for this movie. I haven't seen a trailer for this movie, and it comes out in like 3 weeks. So where the heck is this stuff? We know that this is a prequel to the first movie, and we know that Isabelle Fuhrman is coming back in the same role of Esther, which, I don't know, I'm interested to see how they're going to get away with this over 10-year age gap from child actor to adult woman. I think that will be quite interesting to see how that plays out. Coming in at number 7, we have Morbius, new Sony Marvel villain movie, and this is a Spider-Man villain, and Morbius is a vampire. So there are going to be a lot of horror elements in this movie, which I think is going to be really cool. I tend to I liked Venom, and I think that I'm going to like this, hopefully. Coming in at number 6, we have Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is dated for February 18th, 2022. And this is also another direct sequel to the original 1974 movie. So I don't know how many movies this franchise that has a direct sequel to the original where they just forget about all the rest of the movies. I'll be interested to see how it plays out. It is being executive produced by Fede Alvarez, who did the remake of the Evil Dead movie, and also he did Don't Breathe. So I do like his work. I will be interested to see how he is as the EP of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. Coming at number 5, we have Jurassic World Dominion. This is dated for June 10th, 2022, and I think that this is going to be a really great movie. I think that it's the last planned in this new trilogy of Jurassic World movies, but it is supposed to be melding together the worlds of Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. We have returning characters of Alan Grant, Ellie Sadler, and Ian Malcolm, which I think are going to be great. I love all of the actors involved with those, and I like to see how they interact with the new characters from the Jurassic World franchise. Coming in at number 4, we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is one of the MCU movies on this list. I am very excited for it because there is a lot of rumors that this is going to be more of a horror movie than anything that the MCU has done previously, so that's something that really interests me. This is also being directed by Sam Raimi, who has done the Spider-Man movies. He did all of the Evil Dead stuff, so I'm really excited to see how that plays out because I do like him as a director, so I think that it'll be really good. Coming at number 3 is another movie that we don't really know a ton about, but this is by an established filmmaker, so that's why it's so high up on my list, and it is Nope, which is dated for July 22nd, 2022. This is Jordan Peele's new film, and I really like Jordan Peele's films, so I'm really excited to see what this one is all about. Keke Palmer, Daniel Kaluuya, and Steven Yeun are all supposed to be in this movie, so I really like all of them. So really excited to see what Jordan Peele does for this next movie. Coming in at number 2 is the Hellraiser movie that's coming out this year. At least supposed to come out this year. David Bruckner is involved, and this is going to be on Hulu, and I mean, I wish that it would be going to theaters because we haven't had a Hellraiser movie go to theaters since I've been a fan of Hellraiser, and probably not since the original 3 movies. I really love the Hellraiser franchise, so I'm really excited for this movie, and I think that this movie is also going to be adding really great representation to a classic queer film and book series. And then coming in at number 1, should be no surprise, but it is Scream 5. So this is coming out on January 14th, 2022, and I love the Scream franchise. Scream is probably one of my favorite movies ever, and I'm really excited to see what they do with this new one now that Wes Craven is gone. They didn't bring back Kevin Williamson to script this, so I will be interested to see how the Radio Silence crew can do a Scream movie. So that is it for this list. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your most anticipated movies are of 2022. If you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.